Hello and welcome to Twisted Vader Reviews. Today we have Warbotron Whirlwind, the fourth in the 5-piece collection to make a giant combiner. And let's take a look at what he comes with. I'll tell you what, it's cold where I am. I don't know about you guys. But anyway, here we go. Whirlwind, his collector's card with his 3 stats. Real thick card just like the other ones. And his instructions, he does not come in a comic book. Again, no comic book. But there's his instructions. Pretty simple. And here's his packaging. Just like the other ones. And the 4th piece to the puzzle on the back. And he's his right arm, as you can see there. Pretty cool. So let's get on to the main event. Here he is, Mr. Whirlwind. Or not Vortex, I guess, if you want to call it. But, pretty neat looking helicopter mode. This guy out of the bunch, I think, is the most battle-ready looking one. I mean, when he's in robot mode, he got swords, guns, all kinds of stuff. He's pretty cool. His helicopter mode is not bad. It spins, but as you see, it will hit that. And he has his guns on the side. They can actually slide out like that if you want. Just if you like it like that. He's pretty cool looking. Does have landing gear that I have out. This can move up. I don't know if you're supposed to keep it back or not, but I know when you take it off and it's in gun mode, that's forward. But when it's like that, it works like landing gear where you can do it like that, but then that's too high. So if you just put it all the way back, it seems to be pretty good. Maybe you move it up just a little bit. I guess you can adjust it however you want. And it does roll. As you've seen, they both spin. Not really much else to him. His cockpit does open. It looks like 2 little seats in there. And that's Whirlwind, helicopter mode. And of course there's a bunch of pictures at the end, so that's where we get all the close-ups. Check them out. So let's go ahead and put them in robot mode. And here we have him in robot mode with his accessories and one of the options. Oh, I forgot to put that down. So as you see, just like in jet mode, you can have them in and out. You could pop them off. And, oh, that fell off. And you pull that out, which I have a hard time getting that out. I actually got to tweezer it out. And that can also pop on the side if you want it like that. So with his accessories, there's many options you can do. I kind of like that with the claw. You know, kind of like he's ready to attack. Put that on both sides even. Let's put this back up here. I keep these up here just because why take them off? And this will actually become a handgun. Pull that down. Flip this forward, and you can hold that in his hand. And then also another possible, with these you have two of these. That's one way of setting it up like that. You can also set it up like this. You can hold that there, kind of like, you know, I'm gonna spin and chop you up deal. So like I said, this guy's the most battle ready out of all four, I think. It is kind of weird that this is kind of the whole front end, but whatever, at least they made it a gun, useful. And as well, you can keep the blades on here, you don't even have to take them out. You can just leave them on there if you want. You know, whatever you want to do. Anyway, as you see, you can spin there. There's no angle tilt, but that'll go. A little bit up and down there. A little bit up and down there. Knee. Spin at the thigh, up and down. This is on a ratchet. His waist will spin. Pretty decent. Of course, 360. Articulation in his hands, he just has the fingers that come out, that's it. None of his weapons click in. They just kind of shove in there. And the grip between his thumb is actually what holds it in place. And those are the outside tabs where you can plug in other stuff. Elbow up and down, spin at the bicep, in and out right there at the shoulder. He also has that weird, you can ratchet him out, kind of like, yeah, make him look even bigger, badder. You see, there's two ways of doing it. Of course, that's the way to do it. Pretty cool. Up and down there. His head 360. As far as up and down, you see his chest sticks out really far there, so even if he could look down, he ain't gonna see nothing under him. But he can look up a little bit. Light piping eyes. And if you look real close, there's lots of little details. A little robotic looking. I mean, lots of details in the mold. Even some paint details right there. Molded and painted there. I definitely think, you know, this is a step up. And when they first one right here, which had a few issues, but they're still cool. I like them. Their scale's decent. I got pictures of that with him if you wanted to keep him with Generations or wherever you want to hang them out with, or even, you know, masterpiece size or whatever you want to do. So let's go with some of the issues. Now, there's a lot of good ideas with this guy. Not all of the execution is good. As you see, watch. These tabs here, both of them, they're really loose. So every time I try to, if I have these in and I try to do a different pose, it's always, it's falling out. It's a pain in the butt. But it's just a little annoyance. I mean, it sticks, it's just real loose. Same with this side. If you push them in a little harder, it'll stay, but it does get loose. The plastic quality does seem a little bit better from the beginning with airburst. However, it's still not the best. There's a lot of plastic residue like left there from when they cut it. I had to get out of mine. But whatever, they're just stupid little complaints. I think they did well with the design. The design is cool. Now, as you notice, see how it falls out. As you notice, his feet are really skinny, especially compared to his other buddies there. Let's take a look at them side by side. And here you have him with his fellow troopers. They're looking pretty good together, I might say. They look like they're all about the same size, so all we're waiting for is the last piece of the puzzle. I think you're pretty decent. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's Whirlwind, Vortex, whatever you want to call them. Let's go ahead and put them back into helicopter mode. you have him back in helicopter mode. Now it's a pretty neat transformation. It's pretty cool. It's kind of odd. This is an awful big part for a parts foreman, but it does turn into his gun. They've done that with all the parts that they've had to change. It goes together pretty nice. There's tabs in here, but it's pretty tight. The tabs there hold that together, and these kind of slot in, so it's not bad. As you see, it spins. It does what it's got to do. And for combination mode, I mean, basically, there's this thing comes out, so you can kind of get an idea. I haven't done any of them. I'm going to do it when I get the last one. We're going to do a whole video on that, but that pops out, and basically he clicks in. You know, this will open up a little bit. His hand will be down here. So again, this guy is going to be huge. Warbotron. I don't know why they started a whole nother product before they even finished this guy, especially since the last one came out, what, like 7 months ago or something? We've been waiting this long for this one. We still haven't gotten the final one, and they've already released another Warbotron project. So I don't know what the deal is there. They should at least finish this, and you know, not including the comic books anymore. Or are they kind of giving up on this and just getting it out and then trying to be done with it? Are they happy with the product? Is this a good company? Who knows? But I started it. I'm gonna finish it, and I do like them. I do think they're cool. They are really detailed. I think it's gonna be neat. When it's all said and done, he's gonna be a big creature. Anyway, so for all the scale and close-up pics, I have that at the end, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was Warbotron Whirlwind WB01-D. He is the actual 4th in a series of a not Bruticus type wannabe, sorta, kinda, from a third party. So I am looking forward to the last one. I do like how, when it's all set up, they all do look good together. I like how they all mold together. You know, you can haul the tank on the other guy. You know, you have a stand for the helicopter, so you can be floating out here. I like that setup. I think it's cool. Of course, there's a picture of it. Anyway, stay tuned for the pics. Enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit like if you like it. Even if you don't like Warbotron, if you like what I'm doing, hit like. That would be cool, so I know I'm doing the right thing. Anyways, have a great day.